Hey guys, this is a faculty development video. We're going to talk to you a little bit about Endnote. Endnote is just an awesome software that I highly recommend you learn a little bit about. This is software that will make organizing your citations for your research much, much easier. Endnote is actually expensive to own, but we get it free through our association with Michigan State University. So make sure you log into MSU Libraries. It's just a wealth of resources there. So I'm going to go to the MSU Library page here, and there's many ways to get access to it, but if you just search Endnote, you'll get some stuff that comes up here. Then click on the Syncing with Endnote Online, and here are instructions on how to create a Endnote account. Once you have that, this will be, what's on your system. This is the actual website. It will also install Endnote right into Microsoft Word as an add-on. All right, so let's talk about how we're going to use Endnote to organize our citations. So once you've installed Endnote, you can open up Microsoft Word, and here's an article here about some research I was involved in, and OneNote will be automatically inserted into Microsoft Word. So to start looking for citations, just click on this, and now we get to the Endnote page. Before you get started, the first thing you want to do is create some groups where you can organize all of your citations. So let's say we're doing research on COVID. The first thing I would do is I would go into Organize, under Manage My Groups, and you want to create a group for your new research. We're going to call this COVID because we're doing a COVID research. And now you see we have all these different groups, and one of them is COVID. So let's go back to our main page here. So now we start seeing these folders that we've created where we can keep our research papers, our research articles. So if I click on the COVID, if you see, there's currently nothing in here. But the next step is that we're going to start going and inserting references in here to fill up this folder. Let's talk about how we're going to collect our citations for our research. Let's say I want to cite this article in my research. So the first thing I want to do is collect this reference so that I can use it for my bibliography page. So to do this, I found my article and I like it, I want to use it, and now we're going to use Endnote to help us. So the first thing I want to do is note the author's name. The last name is Dufort, okay, Elizabeth M. So we need to remember that. And we're going to go to our Endnote, and remember Endnote is available through Michigan State, and we want to go to Collect. And once we go there, we get to this page. And this is how we're going to collect this reference and store it so we can insert it in our paper. So we go under this, and when I hit this, there's going to be a drop down with many options. But I would suggest just go to the PubMed one. So I click on PubMed. All right, now we said our author, it was Dufort, Elizabeth. So I'm putting her name in there. And then under any field, I'm going to put author. And hopefully we'll get a hit on this. Sometimes you have to go through and put like the year of the journal, the name of the journal, to get it more specific. But hopefully this search will pull this article about COVID. All right, so no records found. So we got to be more specific. All right, let's see if we can find out where this was published. New England Journal of Medicine, 2020. So let's try a year. Let's try 2020. And let's try journal. Journal of Medicine. And let's just try Dufort. Let's see what happens here. Okay, Dufort EM. This is the article. I want to collect this. This is the reference for this article. So all I do now is I click this article. And you see where it says add to group? I click on this, and then remember I made that COVID group, so I'm going to click that. And now if you look at my groups, if I go under this COVID for my COVID paper, here is this reference that I can use and easily insert into the paper. All right, everyone, we're going to show you how to insert citations into your paper using Endnote. So go ahead and open up the paper you've written. Here's a paper Leo and I were working on about positive pressure mass and COVID, and we want to insert some citations. So we go over here to our little Endnote icon, which will be here if we've downloaded Endnote through Michigan State Library. And we want to click on this and open up Endnote, and then we're going to go and find our citation. So down here, I have the citations in different groups. I've shown you how to do that in previous video. This one's under the PEEP COVID study. And let's say we want to put this one, this citation, Mahis. So we just remember that name. And then we go to our paper. We find a spot for it. Let's say we're going to put it right here. And then we're going to insert our citation. And then we type Mahis. And there it shows up. And we hit insert. And there it is. Easy as that. All right, guys, I'm going to show you how to insert citations into your bibliography. So here's a study that I'm working on, and I have this citation here, Ross et al. But I want to put this in my bibliography page down here. So what I do here is I just remember this is Ross et al. And I go to my insert citations. And I'm going to type Ross. And there it is here. And then I hit insert. And there it is. This Ross et al. Has a little notification there. It's 4. And the cool thing is if you go down then, it's creating my bibliography page. And here you see number 4 is Ross, the author, and his study. Another thing that might be interesting for you guys to know how to do is sometimes when you start putting these in and you're going back and you add citations that are out of order, there's a way to correct that. And what I mean is, see how this is 1, 2, 3, 4. If you went up here and you went above a citation and you started adding more citations here in the middle, they'll get out of order. And the way that you correct that is simply hit this button, Update Citations and Bibliography. You do that and it will make sure everything is in order. All right, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.